welcome back again. As you can see, we're at another cemetery. But I think we're gonna do quite a few more. Honestly, we can't get away from it. You know, it seems like it's one of the very reliable places for paranormal activity.
It's crazy. It's like it's a place full of dead people.
So, today we are at the Belle Cemetery out in Oconomowoc. There's a story about a young lady, and we believe that it is this one. There's a story that she drowned herself. She jumped off of that bridge over there, unalived herself. There we go. But the story then revolves around this statue that apparently there's blood that comes out of the eyes, and you can see blood in the palm of her hand. And then there's another wild story that people have seen a spirit, presumably Mary, go from this statue and walk into the river to presumably
recreate the situation.
Yeah. So we're gonna hang out a little bit before dark. We're gonna do what we do. We're gonna run some spirit talkers, see if we can get a little bit of a baseline.
See if we can establish contact with either Mary or anybody around.
And for once, we actually have a name of who we're trying to make contact with, which really helps us out. So let's see if we can make contact with Mary or any of the other family members that are here from this family. We have Carolina, we have Luis, we have Carl, and we have Wilhelm. If anybody's interested, there are plenty of links around Google if you want to look up the family and look them up. The name on the gravestone on the statue, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but that's the name. If anybody wants to look it up, it is a family plot here at this cemetery. So let us find out if we can make contact with Mary or any of the other family members, or presumably
anybody else hanging around.
Yeah, anybody that wants to come and talk to us. And just so you guys know, this is a very impromptu investigation. We were
running over that way.
We were just out kind of driving around for the day and trying to find something to investigate, and we looked on an app that we have, and we found that this place had an interesting story, so that's what brought us here. There's a deer.
Yeah, ran off past that mausoleum. That's still a ways down. There's a whitetail.
So we have deer in the cemetery. We have
Yep, there it is.
Sandhill cranes.
Nope. So stand where I am.
Oh, hey, look at that. I know you guys can't see that on camera, but there's a deer way down there.
Yeah, it looks like a doe.
Hopefully it doesn't turn into a crazy deer. So we are going to set up. We're going to try to be here as long as we can. There are signs posted, be out at dark, but everybody knows fun stuff happens after dark in the cemetery.
Just a caveat too, there's probably going to be a lot of sounds because river, lake, canal, whatever is right there, so there's probably going to be a bunch of bullfrogs and stuff later in the night.
Maybe even some crickets. So,
I can hear a bullfrog right now.
Just so you guys aren't hearing crickets during our video, we're going to try not to be too boring for you. So on that note, I don't know how you guys like this. Do you like it when we set you down somewhere and bring you along on the investigation, or do you like walking around with us and staring at us up close?
Let us know down in the comments. We would love your input. We want to make it more engaging for you guys. The algorithm loves it, so while you're there, Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share with grandma, share with your coworker, just post it on Facebook.
Post it on Facebook. Best way you could do it. Or hit that little share button, copy the link, and drop it in the text to the last person you texted. Let's get this out there. Let's get us up there. I see we have over 100 subscribers. Thank you guys. Makes us feel all warm and fuzzy that you guys are tuning in for our nonsense. More so mine than Matt's, of course. But on that note, let's see if we can get Mary to come on out and talk to us. Mary, are you here? I'm going to hand you off to Matt. I forgot something. See if we can make contact with Mary.
All right, Miss Mary, you're going to talk to me right now. I'm extending this invitation out to anybody else, not just Mary. Not just any of the Nathsiuses.
Let's try something.
He's got the EMF. He's scanning the statue itself. So I know, like, statue, like, weeping stuff is usually like a condensation buildup that just kind of, like, weirdly erupts.
Well,
Threatening.
Threatening. Who's threatening?
Bullet.
Bullet.
police officers.
Maybe.
So, just so you guys are aware, there are there's a memorial and everything for fallen police officers.
Yeah, local cops in the area down the hill.
Carl.
Carl. Spelt the same too. Mr. Nathsius. Sorry if I'm butchering that. Are you here to talk to us? Are you telling us to piss off?
Carl, are you threatening to
Shoot us?
I hope not.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Carl, do you want to come and talk to us? Should we have the meter over here by you? Since you're the first one we've made contact with?
Makes sense. Mr.
Carl, I'm going to put a device on your gravestone. It'll light up if you walk up to it. If you want to make communication with us and you do want to talk to us, all you got to do is walk up to it. You got to touch it.
Wave your hand over it, whatever you can. It'll make the little lights on it light up. You can communicate to us that way. If you don't want to talk to us. Like people.
Be careful.
Be careful.
What are we being careful of?
We're not here to break anything. We're not here to really disturb you. We just want to have a chat. Your guys' plot is apparently pretty famous in the area.
So going back to what you were talking,
Believe us.
you believe?
Believe us.
You want us to believe you? What would you like us to believe about you? That you're threatening? That you're going to shoot us? Carl?
Williams.
Williams.
It could be the only thing in there that's close to Wilhelm.
Well, wouldn't they have like regular William too, not plural? Because that's the Williams as in like a
Ghost.
ghost. They're
Williams, do you know that you're a ghost?
Mr., Mrs., Miss Williams. You wander around here?
Williams, can you give me a yes or a no? Are you an officer? Is that why you're identifying yourself with your last name?
And then plate. Really high up there.
Do you not want to speak to us anymore?
Williams, were you just passing by? Somebody else want to pass by? Give us another name. My name is Matt.
I'm Mike.
You want to talk to us that way? We introduced ourselves. Thought it was rude.
So that actually makes sense what you started going to earlier about, like, because if you look at that stone, it's got the red stuff on it. What do they call it?
Phenomena.
Phenomena. Ghost phenomena. Yeah, that's what people talk about. Supposedly, a young woman is supposed to walk from this site into the water.
Is there a young woman named Mary here? The phenomena of the blood dripping out of the eyes could be a buildup of whatever.
Like rusty water.
Right. Carl, did you leave? I'm not getting.
It's not very active, no. Granted, it's still light out, but
I was treated well.
you were treated well? That's good.
You always like to hear that.
Yeah. Why are you still here then? If you were treated well.
We're all around you.
We are all around you.
So the entire family is here?
The Nathsiuses? I'm gonna stop trying to say your guys' name.
We live close.
We lived close.
Yeah.
Sure, I would assume you guys are locals.
You were pretty popular here in Oconomowoc, weren't you?
There's a sand hill up the hill behind you. Just to let you know, those things will kick at us if they feel threatened.
There's a sand hill up the hill, huh?
Yes.
Stay away from our equipment. Keep your distance, you little bastard.
So we live close.
How close did you live to where we are? Can you give us more than one name? If there's many of you, who else are we talking to?
It's got Carl. Got Williams.
Fall.
Fall?
Fall?
You did.
Well, they didn't. The stories don't say that you fell. They say that you jumped. Barry.
Does it only happen in the fall? The phenomenon is that when you. Is that when Mary died? This is a stretch. I'm trying to put it together. You can give us a yes or no on that one.
Mary, did you fall into the lake and not jump like the reports say?
Again, you can give us a yes or a no. Get the fuck back. I don't like the sandhill. Just dig it. I don't know if you guys can see him, but should stay away.
Brown eyes.
Brown eyes.
Mary, did you have brown eyes?
What?
So, just a heads up to you guys, it does feel like we're about to get rain here a little bit,
Yeah.
and we don't have waterproof equipment, so this may be a relatively short investigation.
There's a curse.
Well, that's interesting. So, what would the curse be?
To relive the death over and over, which, I'll be honest, sounds like a curse.
Is there a curse on your monument? Was there?
Use camera.
Use camera?
All right.
Take a picture. Mike's taking a picture right now. So, forgot to say, are we uploading these pictures to Instagram instead?
Yeah, the pictures will be on Instagram, right along with all our pictures from Waverly and anywhere else we get pictures from. They'll all be on our Instagram. It's the easiest place to upload them to. Twitter, we can only upload 4 at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys want to see our pictures of us, our new team members, we'll start posting more personal pictures. That way you guys get to see us a little bit more too. That way it's not just all the weird stuff that we do.
Yeah, but if we think we get some in an investigation, check out the Instagram there so we can just see. Maybe you guys pick out something we don't.
Yeah, there's nothing in these pictures.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. Should we try necrophonic?
Yeah, let's try necrophonic.
We're gonna try a different app. I don't know if you guys know what an app is. It's gonna let us communicate with you in live time, like manipulate it. Try to let us hear what you're talking about. Did it say dumb?
It said dumb right away.
That's rude. My gun?
Well, it might go back to what we heard
We
earlier.
heard bullets.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you're not one of... Are you a different spirit from here in the cemetery? Are we in the wrong spot?
I just saw a raindrop.
Shoot them?
In the face?
I thought I said in the head.
Some very violent things we're picking up on. So what?
Okay, so I know you said earlier that there were quite a few of you here.
Mm-hmm.
But we need you to speak one at a time, speak clearly. We're having trouble keeping up with you right at this point. So one at a time communication, please. If we have Mary here, we'd love to hear from Mary. We're honestly not here to listen to anybody else.
If somebody wants to claim the violence upon us, go away.
If there's anybody here other than Mary, the device right in front of me will light up if you get close enough to it. The device up there will light up if you get close enough to it. If there's anybody here other than Mary that wants to talk to us, make yourself known. Let us know that you're here. Otherwise, we just want to hear from the young lady.
Did that sound like Matt?
Sounded like, hi.
Hi?
Hi, Matt.
Hello? Who am I talking to? What?
We're not real.
W- Okay, the girl?
Jacob?
Made the singing sound again. Help? Hush? Hush?
Hush. Mary, do you know what happened to you? Can you tell us what happened? They took him?
Did that sound like something falling? Like it sounded like something getting knocked off onto a counter. When did this thing make sounds? Because I told you before, it sounded like it said there was thunder and a hiss when we were at the woods.
Yeah. I don't know when it
Yeah,
started making actual, like, sounds like that.
it's so weird. If anybody like has had it uses this app and like has had this kind of stuff come through for them too, please let us know. That's not for an algorithm's sake. That's just to make sure ours isn't like defective or something.
No, Matt's not saying you guys are defective.
It's the app. I'm talking about the
The
app.
phone, the device, the camera. So, once again, Mary, if you're here, come and talk to us. If there's more than Mary here that wants to talk to us, you got to let us know that you're here. Light one of the devices up if you want to talk to us. If you want us gone, light one of the devices up.
It might rain on us because I've been seeing a few drops. So we're going to stick around as long as we can on that note. What the? Is that a vole? I got distracted.
All right.
Car.
We're not going to spend too much more time here, at least with the light out, with the rain coming in. This is probably going to be a shorter video than what you guys are used to. And if it does rain on us and we can't do a full investigation...
That is a vole. A mole? A vole.
Oh, at least it's not a snake. Yeah. So, see, more locals looking at the... Yeah, that's what we're waiting for.
Oh.
Apparently it's bringing people out. So, we don't know what the weather's going to do. Actually, let me check my weather app real quick.
Right.
Let's see. So I don't know if you guys know or not, but our equipment is not waterproof.
Shout out to Twin Paranormal dropping their cameras.
Yeah.
I don't care if that's throwing shade. That's funny.
Well, it's not supposed to rain until later, and the skies are clear. Just overcast. All right, so we may get a night investigation here. I'm kind of excited about that.
At least dusk.
All right, guys, we're going to run the necrophonic a little bit more.
So we're getting weird stuff.
I don't know about Spirit Talker. It seemed like it was kind of going off on its own again. Like going into business for itself.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was giving us answers, but a lot of the answers it was giving us this time, unlike last week at Paradise, we're not capable. This time it doesn't seem like we can piece it together too much, other than Carl.
Seems very sparse and not really meaning anything.
Maybe what we'll do, since we haven't done that in a couple of weeks, maybe once it gets dark and we set the Phasm camera up and get going, maybe we'll sit by the statue and do a Estes method. Oh, I forgot all my headphones.
Yeah, we can't really do that right now.
Yeah, we can't do. Like I said, impromptu. Half of our equipment got left behind, so
we make do.
All right, a little bit more necrophonic, and then we'll just kind of let it settle a little bit. We'll hit it after dark. All right, so clearly we're not getting much off the necrophonic.
No.
Spirit Talker stopped being
useful.
Right. So I think the best thing to do at this point is put a hold on the investigation, wait for it to get dark out, and hopefully we don't see the red and blues rolling in here after us. Alright, so I know it's not quite dark out yet, but we've been running the Alice box while we've just been sitting and waiting for it to get dark. And it's been giving us some really interesting So we're gonna throw into this, let's see what's going on here. It said to monitor the arm, it said digital, it said mist, it stares. So here's the statue. Supposedly this statue bleeds.
Photograph.
Photograph.
Give me a second, let me take the picture.
Sultry. Woven.
The sultry woven, maybe the dress?
I mean, as far as conservative dresses go, that's not bad. Don't laugh at that.
So we're running the Alice box right now instead of Spirit Talker, because sometimes we get better results with the Alice box than we do with the Spirit Talker. No.
I don't see anything.
Mary, are you here with us? Do you want to keep talking to us? Or do you want us to go back over there? So you're being pretty chatty over there. Are we in the wrong spot? Alright, so it was kind of a weird Alice session.
Yeah.
We started to get some interesting information while we were sitting over there. We had the K2 going off.
Voice.
We do have a lot of ambient noise going on around us, but we're going to try doing an EVP session.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how this goes. Mary, the device in my hand will capture your voice. If you want to use your voice, go ahead. We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to cause you any harm. We're just here to try and piece together the story that we've heard.
Shadow. Minute.
Are you going to show yourself in a minute? Mary, the device in my hand will capture your voice. If you want to use your voice, go ahead. We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to cause you any harm. We're just here to try and piece together the story that we've heard.
Shadow. Minute. Practice.
Nothing. Mary, the device in my hand.
Practice.
Do you want us to practice? I don't understand.
No, Firefly.
Average. Usually.
Do you need to practice to show yourself?
Belong.
You belong here? So, Mary, just so you're aware, we have a lot of electronic devices sitting around. If you need to take energy from any of those, you're more than welcome to take energy from our...
From the EMF detector, or the camera that's been sitting on there. Or the battery pack, even. Probably the battery pack first. Even the REM pod, that hasn't gone off.
Let's try one more EVP quick.
Yeah.
Mary, if you're here, we'd love to hear your voice. We'd love to hear your name. Mary, if you're here, we'd love to hear your voice. We'd love to hear your name.
I don't think you gave it enough time.
Mary, the device in my hand will capture your voice. Alright. This time I'm going to give you a little more time to talk.
Core.
Core.
Past. Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Other.
Is Elizabeth somebody else with us right now?
Elizabeth, if you'd like to talk to us, we'd like to hear from you too.
Did you know Mary?
This time I'm going to give you a little more time to talk. Nothing.
No.
Elizabeth? Mary? If one of you are here,
Within.
are you within one of the mausoleums here?
Within the cemetery? I think he's going around checking names. Trying to think off the top of my head. I don't think I saw any Elizabeths nearby.
Alright, that one is Albert, so that I don't know, maybe a fresh one or a newer one would correlate a little bit. So again, if there's anybody here that wants to talk to us, you're more than welcome. We've been getting a lot of responses. Elizabeth, where are you within? Where are you being held at? Standing in the way of it. Yeah.
Is it still recording? Yeah, it's still going, okay. Man, I hope we caught something.
Well, if the Alice box is anything to believe, we did catch something.
Yeah. So we have had a camera recording for a little bit here, just kind of watching. Hopefully, while we were sitting there, it caught. We don't know what, but maybe the most minor kind of manifestation.
Did you hear that voice?
Voice?
Sounded like a voice. Sounded like somebody go hello.
I just heard, like, whatever plant was here shift. I didn't hear a voice.
I heard somebody go hello.
Your turn. Like on that side of me. You heard it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally your turn, because that's exactly what happened to me at Oak Hill.
You heard the shuffling.
Yeah. It sounded like something was like just moving in the hostas? I don't know what these are.
It sounded like somebody went hello. That was weird.
That's my good side too, so I didn't hear anything.
Hello? Somebody here with us? Just felt like somebody was walking right behind us.
Yeah, when you stopped, that's what I was thinking to myself too.
Mary, are you following us?
You got distracted by a deer. Like I said, it's rare. It's really cool to see an albino deer, just generally.
Yeah, I've never seen an albino deer. That was kind of cool. Are you here with us?
Kids went inside.
think we're just gonna let the Alice box.
There's something in the water.
What?
Listen. Now it could be a frog or a duck. Well, I also know the water moves, so. Except, as in an exception.
William?
William, but.
Wilhelm, is that you trying to make contact with us?
Did the EMF just light up?
Wilhelm, if that's you, light one of our devices up. We have two sitting there. The one on this side will make noise if you light it up. The one on the other side...
Okay, you gotta get really close to that.
Yeah. See, that doesn't make sense though. At Oak Hill, it felt like the field was bigger on it.
Yeah, it didn't feel so weak.
Yeah.
Are you guys draining the battery from the REM pod?
Pat.
You want to pat one of us? Or is your name Pat?
I haven't seen a Patricia or that's the only name I know that's long for Pat.
If you're here, you can come and talk to us. Again, we're not here to hurt you. Since it's quieted down quite a bit. The kids have gone in.
Saw.
Saw? What do we see?
You want us to use...
What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hit the heron. Oh.
Well...
I saw that. I heard the snap. I saw the flying thing coming towards us.
Tight.
Tight again?
Type.
Type.
Type. Yeah, it looks like a typewriter's font.
Beer.
Beer. Oh, I got beer. Sorry.
Are you bringing us beer?
I hope so. That fucking heron. Hmm?
The REM pod's lighting up, but it's not making noise. What is it?
It's a green light, though. Because when I do this... Oh, it's a firefly.
Is it?
Yeah, it was a firefly.
Son of a bitch.
I saw it fly off.
So far, the EVPs haven't given us any results.
No. Pole. On the REM pod? Yeah, you got to put your hand near that pole to make it light up. Try it.
It's not going to hurt you. It's just going to let us know that you're here. I keep getting something from right in this like dark patch over here.
Where all those trees are like all laid out.
Yeah. So since we're not getting much right here, and we do have a static cam on it, I think we may go for a little bit of a walk down the road. How is it with the IR? Is it alright?
That's a little bit better. It was kind of not catching on that far for a little bit. But, alright. Look somewhere else. Okay, that should be fine.
Alright. So we're gonna wander for a minute. This is a new cemetery. We've never been here. And there's a little part over here that keeps catching our attention. Matt thought he saw something moving next to him earlier when we were just sitting and waiting.
Right around this headstones area.
You know, I got 2 IR floodlights on this thing, and it's still just...
Wow, it just eats it.
Yeah. We left the Alice box, and we left the other static cam over that way.
Don't trip.
Probably just a duck. Yep.
Creature with a black lagoon is gone.
It's probably just a duck diving for his food. Like I said earlier, when we both said it, we came completely unprepared for this. We were just out for a drive, looking for new places for you guys. Mary, are you here?
It feels like dark as Oak Hill felt when it got dark.
No, it feels...
Nowhere near as heavy.
I think it's what you and I were talking earlier. Like, if there is the woman, the spirit that's tracked from here over into the lake over there, I think it's just a residual. I don't really think that there's
anything crazy and evil around here or anything like that, or nothing
hostile or aggressive.
Yeah, nothing protective, because like we've been by this mausoleum the entire time, just technically, and we haven't tried to get chased away by it.
No.
From it.
Alright guys, we're not really getting anything. We unfortunately, I think we're just gonna wrap it. We're gonna call it a night. If you want to see the pictures that we've taken, go head over to our Instagram. Put them up there. We're not gonna put them up on Facebook. You're gonna have to go check out the Instagram. So, For me and Matt, we're calling it a night. Hope you guys have a good rest of your evening.